So this exam is in 2 weeks. So this exam is in 2 weeks. Have you ever found yourself in that situation, staring at loads of notes, slides, materials, and wondering how you'll be able to cover up everything before exam? Well, you're not the only one. In fact, it's a common experience for many medical students. So, today I'll be sharing tips and strategies on how you can navigate academic danger and come out successfully even when you have little time. How do you navigate academic danger when you're feeling overwhelmed? Let's go straight into some practical steps that have helped me and many other students succeed. So, the first step, and it's something I think everyone should know, is time management. You already know that you have little time and then you have loads of materials and slides and notes to read, textbooks, research, many things to make, and the time you have is little. So obviously you're supposed to manage your time. But what you don't know is how we are going to manage the time. So now I'm going to break down the steps on how you're going to manage your time. Remember, you don't have time. There is no time again. So the first thing you should do is to write it out. If your exam timetable is out, wonderful, good for you. If it's not yet out, you can write out the list of courses they're offering. The next thing you should do after writing out those courses is to rate yourself honestly on how ready you are for each course. Like, let me say for head and neck, anatomy of head and neck, you're 80% ready, you can write it out. For endocrine, you're 20% ready. For neurophysiology, you're 5% ready. Just write how ready you are. Rate yourself honestly on each course, how ready you are for the exam. Be honest with yourself. It's your own exam. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to write the exam for you. Now that you have written out those courses and you have rated the level of your preparedness for the courses, you will now break down those courses into chunks. Like, you will not just pick out a course and say, I've not read this whole course. It will make you to be more overwhelmed. You break them down into chunks. Let's say a course like special senses. Yes, you cannot just say, I've not read the whole of special senses. It will make you to be overwhelmed, to make you feel overwhelmed, and to make your mind to be saying, I'm in danger, I'm in danger, I'm in danger. But that's not what we want. We are trying to make ourselves calm and at the same time finish up the courses that we have to study. For a course like special senses, you have to break it down. For example, you say you have not read the visual pathway, have not read the lesions, the effects of the lesions in the visual pathway, you have not learned the olfactory pathway, you have not learned the auditory pathway. In that way, to help you to set specific goals and know that, yes, this is what I have to cover, this and this is what I have to cover. It will make it appear less much. I don't say you should come and write out the whole courses. Now, now when you be like you're in serious danger, just write out the topics for each course. Let me say on a different page to help the load look less much. We just know that we're trying to be calm and cover up the courses that we have not touched. So while managing our time, we should also try to avoid multitasking. Like, I know it's normal to feel like, I've not read this course, oh god, I've not read special senses, I've not read neurophysiology, I've not read endocrine, I've not read head and neck. And then you'll be tempted to try to read, touch small at the same time. Just try to focus on one topic. At least you know that for that day you achieved something in this topic, you achieved something in this course. Not that at the end of the day, when you check what you read, you did not end up achieving anything. You cannot remember most of the things because you are mixing up endocrine, anatomy, special senses, everything together. Another way to manage your time during this period is to cut down on your social activities. I know that I said in my previous video that social activities are necessary in balancing your life in med school. Yes, they're necessary, but this is exam period. You don't have time again. There's no time. So you have to cut down on your activities so that you're able to see more time to cover up the courses you have not touched and to read. It's exam period. You can go back to it after exam. So now we've talked enough on tips on how to manage your time. I'm moving over to the study strategies you're going to use during this period. Okay, you must have heard a lot about active recall online as part of steps in studying. It's very necessary now that you don't have time. Something like blotting. Personally, I like writing. I like taking notes. I think I should become a writer, but I like writing. So Now that you don't have time, if you're someone that does not write, just try to read and then explain what you read again to yourself so that you know that the information is stuck in your memory. But for me personally, since I like writing, I like after reading, I'll write it out so that I'll be sure that I've understood it. Like it's called blotting. So I'll be sure that I've understood that topic and then I can write it perfectly well during the exam period. Another tip is to know what your lecturer likes. If your lecturer is someone that likes what he gave you in his notes, please and please just read his notes and give his notes to him. But if your lecturer is someone that likes, if you understand it, you can explain more, then that's the moment I would advise you to watch YouTube videos. You can watch YouTube videos at least if you're a visual learner, or if you can learn with YouTube videos, that's nice. But watch videos that will help you to understand it and make it stick to your memory. But if a lecturer likes his notes, please read his notes well and give them their notes and get your mark in peace. Another cheat code is the use of past questions. Like I can't overemphasize how important past questions are, especially when you have limited time. Don't wait till you have read everything to use past questions. Remember, you don't have time, and most lecturers, if not all, they repeat past questions. Even if they don't repeat the exact same question, they repeat it in a different format. And past questions will help you, they will help guide you to know where you should read. Like, okay, this lecturer focuses more on these topics. It will give you a guide as you're reading. So don't forget to use past questions, they're so important. And if you're lucky, they might repeat everything the same way. Another important strategy, like this one is very important because like I made this mistake in my previous exam. Know the exam format. Know if this exam is going to be a subjective exam or a theoretical exam. As you don't have time, you cannot read for a subjective exam the way you read for a theory exam. And you not read for a theory exam, an exam that is theory, the way you read for an exam that is subjective. So try to know your exam format as it will help you guide you on the method you're reading. The important thing is to interact with people before the exam. There are some things that the lecturer might have said in class that you did not grab that they'll say during the course of your discussion, or maybe there's a way they'll explain something that will make it to stick to your brain immediately. Interact with people before the exam, or like when you have read something, because some people make the mistake of not even reading at all, expecting that what they have heard from someone will stick to their brain forever. But it's important to interact with people so that you'll be able to get more information. Another important tip is to have supportive people around you, supportive friends, supportive classmates, just anybody that can talk to you when you feel overwhelmed, can encourage you, can ginger you, can motivate you. That's very necessary. You also have to stay hydrated, like drink a lot of water and eat well. Because why shouldn't I eat? Like, okay, I like food personally. Personally, I love food. So during the exam period, you're supposed to eat like to well, like apart from the fact that I like food. During the exam period, you're supposed to eat and drink a lot of water to fuel yourself because you're studying, you're losing energy. So you're supposed to keep fueling yourself by eating. I don't say you should overeat, but eat well. You should also try to get enough sleep because as you sleep, your brain stores enough information. Most people feel like during exam period they should not sleep. That's when they should do TDB, they should do Tuesday break. But it's important to sleep during exam period so that at the end of the exam you not have like during the exam you not black out or forget stuff you read. And so you don't have brain issues too. Sleep is very important. Like sleep is important. I know that during the exam period you're supposed to sacrifice something, sacrifice some of your sleep so that you'll be able to cover up. But you should not just not sleep. You have to sleep. And very importantly, don't mind that I put it last, but it's very important. Don't forget to include God in your preparation, your exam preparations. Like before you start studying and at the end of your studies, try to ask the Holy Spirit to help you to understand what you're studying and to remember what you studied because it's very important. Anything can happen. Grace is very important during your exams. If you have any tip or strategy that was not mentioned in this video, or if there is anyone that stood out to you particularly, you can drop it in the comment section. Feel free to drop it in the comment section. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!